Hi, Dr. Dan Ritchie from Functional Aging Institute, and we're going to give you a quick, simple home balance workout. Doesn't take any equipment whatsoever other than yourself, so you can do this at home from your own living room, bedroom. You can take it to the gym, out to the park, wherever you want. So real simple, we're going to start with some lower body side-to-side squats, and we're going to pretend sort of like we're stepping over something. So Megan's going to take a step towards me like she's stepping over a curb, and then she's going to go ahead. She did it a little too fast. So go ahead and step over something back that direction, take it into a squat. So before you move that foot, and then she's got to pick that foot up. So you're stepping over a curb, squatting down, stepping over a curb. Go ahead and do that a couple more times. So this is back and forth, step over squats. Okay, so you're going to shift all your weight to the right, all your weight to the left. Really important that we get good at stepping over things sideways. Okay. Now we're going to do this forward and backwards. So she's going to step over something forward, step over something forward, and then take it into a squat. And then she's going to do that backwards. So she's going to step back and squat down. Okay, step forward and forward, step back and step back. And that's perfect. So even Megan is not thinking quite so much about that trail leg. So let's have her do it again. So you always want to think about, I got to get that trail leg over that object. That's typically where people trip or get caught. So when you step forward, she giant step forward. Good. She stepped up and over that time. Same thing coming back. Make sure that trail leg, gets up and over. Perfect. So again, step forward squats, step backward squats. Okay, very simple. Okay. Now we're going to put her in a lunge position. So I want you to go ahead and get in a nice lunge. And what we're going to do is try to reach down and do some floor touches. So she's going to reach down, try to touch the floor, and then come all the way up overhead. So we're shifting our center of gravity from above our head to all the way down to the floor. Okay, why don't we do about 5 of these? And you don't have to be in quite as big a lunge as Megan is. If that's not comfortable for you, you could make it a little bit smaller. And then let's go ahead and reverse your feet, Megan. So we bring that other foot forward. Perfect. So same thing, she's trying to get down to the floor. Now some of you, if this is the first time you've ever done it, you might say, well, I can't get down to the floor. That's fine. Reach down as far as you can. Reach up as high as you can, okay? If you have some shoulder issues and you can't really get an arm over your head, then just reach up the healthy arm as high as you can, okay? All right, last one we're gonna do is a marching movement. So she's going to do marching in several different ways. So she's going to do traditional marching, just like you normally would think. Fairly simple marching in place. If we wanted to make it more challenging, we could ask her to put her hands up on top of her head or all the way up straight over her head. Okay, either way. Again, that's going to raise her center of gravity, make it a little bit harder to control her balance. Now we're going to take it into nice wide marching, almost like she's straddling a horse. Okay. So nice and wide, a little bit wider. There we go. So you really want to think about getting those legs nice and wide like you're trying to straddle something, okay? All right, we're going to go back to regular marching. This time we're going to do it on tiptoes, okay? So she's going to march on her tiptoes, trying not to let those heels touch down. This is going to require her to move around a little bit more. And then the last one, which is the most difficult, is going to be marching on her heels. And you'll notice she'll move around a little bit with this. That's normal because you got to move kind of from forward to back as your center of gravity shifts. So this helps you train what happens when I start to fall back on my heels and start to lose my balance backwards, so you can counter that, okay? So be careful with that one starting out. You might want to go a little bit cautious with marching on your heels. That is the most challenging one. Dr. Dan Ritchie from Functional Aging Institute with a quick home balance workout for you.